Okay, maybe you guys can find me. What did Iris say? My goodness. Okay, I'm working on this, guys. Okay. She, okay. All right. I'll tell her I'm live. All right. If you don't know me, my name is Sher. I'm an intuitive. And hi, Akisha. Hi, Rachel. You found me. Okay. I didn't even know I was live. I'm so glad. Number one, that the camera wasn't working. And number two, I don't, that I realized I was live. That was crazy. That's so funny. All right. How are you guys doing tonight? I'm going to give everybody a chance to, we're playing hide and seek tarot again. So I'm going to give everybody a chance to catch up. My technical support skills are somewhat lacking. I'll be reaching out I reached out to a friend. I just haven't got there yet. Hi, Justice for Mike. Iris, hi. Did I send you live? I figured I'm messing it up over here. I don't even know how long this is going to last. I figured, I'll tell you what I figured. I figured since I wasn't trying to go live and I accidentally went live because I thought I was in a private mode just to play with the software. Well, I wasn't. Clearly. When I thought, man, were those the same people that were in my chat last time? And I thought they look different. The names look different. I'm like, I'm not live, am I? I was live. I'm like, but you couldn't see me. That's good. Oh my goodness. It's been a long day, but a good day. I just want to clear the air after all my technical support issues. Yeah, not set anything on fire either. If you're in the chat, please give me a like so I won't feel so bad about my technical support. Oh my goodness. No, I downloaded another program. Hi, Noah. Is it early? Oh, it is early. I downloaded another program and I thought I was on a private stream thinking, okay, nobody can see or hear me. And then you guys start popping up in the chat and I was like, ah. And Iris, I had texted you because I was going to send you a link to do description stuff. So anyway, glad you guys are here. This is quite a surprise for me. I was not expecting to do a read, but I guess we're going to do a read. If you're in my chat, though, please like, especially if I give you a read. It's a beautiful night. Life is good. Excuse my bumminess, but I live here. All right. But I am excited about it, another platform that I'm working on. And hi, Noah. It's good to see you in here. Rachel, Justice for my Akisha. I hope I did not butcher that. And if you haven't met me before, I think most of you have. I'm an intuitive. I receive messages from the Most High. I was wondering. Noah, I swear, I just thought somebody who's going to say hi to Sammy. Hi, High Priestess. Yes, Sammy has even changed his position. He's not as snooty as he was earlier today. Earlier today is quite snooty. We will be talking about a subject here for just a few minutes while everybody gets a chance to come in. Hi, Intuitive Reads with Jen. Did you get your car? I'm just curious. What is it? It's only Monday. You got a shot. Oh, you haven't dropped it off yet. Okay. So, bear with me. I'm trying to be organized. And okay. So, somebody asked me in one of our last chats how to connect with angels. Okay. And I got like a little list here. So, I was going to go over a little bit of that. It's great to see you guys. Okay, so let me start off here. It says that around you at all time are beings of light, okay? They walk with you. It's like in that song, they walk with me and talk with me and say I'm their friend or tell me I'm their friend. Clearly, I'm not good on lyrics. Yes, fingers crossed. I totally agree. Okay, so angels are all around. And they're messengers from God. They're messengers from Source. Now, I'm not like an expert on any of this, so but they walk with you through this lifetime and beyond, is what I understand. Oh my goodness. Okay, so how do we connect with our angels? One of the ways we connect with our angels is angels speak in the quiet, not because they're quiet, because the world is loud. And sometimes in our day to day running around being crazy, we don't see it. We don't like sometimes I don't even recognize people. I'm like, did I meet you? Hi Jackie, I'm nice to see you. Um, it probably is because that's weird. I have a dragonfly on my bookshelf and I just brought some dragonfly lights from my porch. Very strange. Okay. Let me know if that works out. So, the first thing we have to do to connect is to get still so that we can actually hear our angels. Okay. And so, just make it a habit to spend some time in your day just setting, breathing, and simply saying something like, I welcome my angels. I am open to receive. That would be so cool if you came in now. I'd be so thrilled. Okay, so if some angels come in, I do welcome you. Come on. I want to see you like they do on there's one of the readers. She's great. Okay, sorry. Oh wow. Well, that's weird. You don't feel trapped in anything, do you? Okay. Okay, so you do that, and that's all you really need to do to invite them in. It doesn't have to be complicated. That's all you need to do to invite God in. I talk to God like he's, I don't want to say my brother, but like he's a normal person. Hey, I need help. Hey, but it's not always demanding. And I wanted to talk about that because today I was thinking when I was setting up by the pool, it's a terrible life. Not really. But today I was thinking that a lot of times that we just say the words. I did not get a chance. I am sorry. I've been so crazy. Um, a lot of times though we just say the words and we don't really think about the meaning of them. Like it's sometimes like when you get in a hurry saying grace, thank you, Father, for the food. And that's okay. But it's also good to stop and pay reverence to the Most High. Walking back from the pool today, I was like, hey, man, I really appreciate this blue sky. There's a blue sky video too. And, uh, yeah, and it's like, that's good. I'm glad. That means you're tapped in, tuned in, and turned on. That's how I feel because I feel pretty free myself. It's pretty amazing. Okay, so that's the first way uh, that we connect with our angels. They also, you got to pay attention to some of the signs. Have a great night, Noah. It was great having you in the chat. I'll try to start earlier, sooner. It probably will be earlier tomorrow. I have a thing I need to go to tomorrow night. Okay, so pay attention to different signs that you might see. These can be feathers. You might hear a song, see some numbers. Um, you might even like just get a message or just a knowing. Because I do that sometimes. It's like a knowing. Like when my mom passed away, I knew it was the voice of God, and I knew I had 48 hours. And but so don't dismiss. It's like your soul recognizes it. And like if it comes to you and it's like a slight thought or something, it's probably your soul recognizing that that's something that needs to happen or something you need to pay attention to. Okay. Um, Also be aware of, hi, Jackie. Yes, that's so funny because I was going to say beware of angel numbers like 111, 444, 555 is change, feathers, flashes of light. Oh, what else? Hold on. Like sometimes you may smell fragrance, are words that just kind of flow out. Okay, so like you have to think about there's really no coincidences in the universe. Like, for example, I needed a bike pump, and I said it would be nice if I had a really convenient one. Well, like the next day, I'm riding in my daughter's car, and she's like, "Oh, hey, here's a bike pump." I didn't ask her for it. Hi, Teresa. I'm glad you found this again. Tonight is the hide and seek tarot. If you can find me, we'll try to read for you. Okay, so don't ignore the signs when you see them. Don't just say, "Oh, it's stupid," because when I've done that, it's really been a mistake. It'll be like, here, go back and get your phone, and then you don't. You're like, I don't have time for this, and you're out there with the flat tire or something like that. But you get the picture. Okay, so what's number three? Oh, this is cool. This is kind of like in the same way I talk to God. Speak to them as if you would a friend. You do not. There's not a sacred language when you're talking to God or the angels or the ancestors. What it is it's a sacred heart. It's you making that sacred connection with the divine and being real and authentic, because it's not like you can hide anything, right? And also, it does help with manifesting. I prayed for an angel helper. I was going to church and they said, if you pray for an angel helpers will appear. Now, this is before I got real spiritual. Um, I'm both. But I said, so I started praying for an angel helper, but I was thinking more like, not really appearing in real life angel helper. I was thinking kind of a metaphysical thing, things would flow smoother, right? Well, I got an angel in my bathroom, the door frame, and he was huge. And I heard the feathers ruffle. It was crazy. And it drove me crazy. I was like, oh my God, who's dying, right? Because when you see an angel or something really profound like that, is this boring, you guys? I hope not. If it is, let me know. We'll change it. But when you see something like that, your first thought is there a transition? Has somebody passed away? And I'm running around and I'm going, hey, what's wrong? Who's dying? Calling all my friends. And my daughter, who's like 5 or 6 at the time, and I shared this with some of you yesterday, I think, she walked in and she said, Mommy, you've been praying for angel helpers for weeks. Why are you so upset when one shows up? So valuable lesson, right? If you pray for them and they show up, don't freak out like I did. Okay, so yeah, and you can talk to them just like I talk to God or anybody else, but respectful and stuff. You can talk to them out loud or in your mind. You can ask for guidance or support. And their answers come in various shapes and forms. Mine, I usually have a little feather float down somewhere. Or I'll see a sign and I'll be like, yeah, that's cool. So I've gotten used to it. In the beginning, I questioned it a lot, but now I don't. It's just part of it. Okay. And also, you can use different tools to help you connect with your angels. By the way, EMB, if you missed this, which you're not here right now, this is for you. You asked about it. Hi, Eliza. Okay. Iris, I feel bad. I'm probably keeping you awake. Okay. Also, you can use tools like crystals, candles. Tarot cards are not magical. They're a door. They open a door. A lot of times I don't even need them. It's just something to kind of almost point you in a direction, and then everything just flows if you're connected like that. So that's kind of cool. I am well. Thank you for asking. And so it's okay. Light the candles, welcome their presence, and like for me, when I come on here live, I light a candle. The current candle says, "I am not for everyone." Imagine that. And I have my bell, and I light some Palo Santo usually when I've gone live. And I kind of just either try to listen to some meditation music or just at least take a few deep breaths. And for me, it feels like coming to a place of being or a place of center. And it's very helpful because it shifts you. It shifts you. It's like I don't want to say paradigm shift, but it's a shift. It's also like, like in life, you can feel energy shifts, like when things are not going right, or you're trusting like me, and then you find out you shouldn't be trusting, things like that. So that there's that. Now, and you can, like, when you light a candle, it can be something as simply saying, "Angels of light, I welcome your presence here." That's kind of nice, isn't it? Okay. The more you acknowledge angels, the stronger your connection becomes with them. If you have gratitude, say thank you. Um, because gratitude is what you would call a spiritual bridge. Okay, so you can say thank you, angels. Like when they show up here, they don't show up very often. Like there's one lady on YouTube, and she's like, "Angels, come in, angels." She's her name's Laid Out Bear, and man, lights are everywhere. It's so crazy. But anyway, so that's kind of that. And what else was there? And the other thing is like not to doubt it. You have to walk out in faith. I haven't made a list yet. I'm not sure what we're doing. I really wasn't planning on going live. I may just kind of run through the names and tell you the impressions I have. Sometimes to just make it faster. I read for 26 people this afternoon, so it was quite busy. Also, your angels, they don't. First of all, trust what you feel, okay? Trust what you feel, trust what you see. If you think it's a message, it's probably a message, okay? Um, Angels are gentle and persistent. Their messages are calm, loving, like Cowboy. It's about time you showed up. I asked about you earlier today when I did a live, and they're not loud or fearful. I haven't met one that is anyway. All right. So that's just a few things you can do. Meditation, also asking your angels to come in. There's a lot of ways we can contact. Oh, thank you, High Priestess. I appreciate it. And so that's kind of like our angel lesson, connecting with the angel lesson on the fly today, because Cher's been being a bum at the pool and taking care of her dog Sammy. Okay, let me pray and we'll get started. Oh my goodness. Oh, we're going with something different today. Ooh, the tarot of opposites, guys. This is calling to me. Wow, Iris, you were so quiet. I didn't even know you were there. Okay. I am a pool bum. I love it. I have 2 outfits in the summer, birthday and swim. That's why I was dressed a while ago when I went live accidentally, thank God. But yes, I needs share muscle. Okay, somebody did just donate. I think it was High Priestess. If you want to post your question. Wow, interesting. Okay, thank you, Iris. You're so on point. I love that about you. I um I got more gummy bears today. All right. Hi, Priestess, do you have a question? If you haven't met me before, my name is Sher. Excuse me. I'm an intuitive, and I get messages in a lot of different ways. I will not ever try to ask you for business. You know, if you want to book a reading, my readings are way different than what you see in this chat. Cowboys had one. Iris has had one. There's a lot of people in here that's had one. Oh, because of last night, right? Last night was wild. I remember that. Okay, General, for the next 2 weeks for High Priestess, let me pray. Amen. Okay. Oh, you said wow. Thank you. Thank you, Cowboy. I appreciate that. How you been doing? I wondered, are you out driving around or something? This is for High Priestess General for the next 2 weeks. Okay. For High Priestess. This is my Tarot of Opposites. Vision questing. Oh, cool. Let me just see where we are so far. Okay. Hold on, I'm trying to figure this one out. Okay, this sounds kind of weird, but this is a different read for you. It feels like something put you in the dark, like you withdrew. You had the hermit, okay, and it's the dark side of the hermit. So like you just kind of pulled away from everything and everybody is what I feel like. Okay, now here's the thing. Next to that is the Five of Pentacles, also the dark side. That's kind of like it's almost to me it feels like grief from walking away, but I also see a very controlling person, a king of swords in your energy. This may be something you walked away or you got judgment from, because it finishes with the judgment card. Now I don't think this is your next 2 weeks. I think this is either a past situation. It doesn't feel present. Okay. What else do we have for High Priestess? Thank you for the donation, High Priestess. I appreciate you. Yes, ma'am. Just not about other people's feelings. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, wait a second. Is that the happy Queen of Pentacles? Ooh. Okay, hold on. I get it. Okay, because I was like, you got a lot of stuff going on. And like, so you showed up as the Queen of Pentacles, but not like the happy Queen of Pentacles, okay? Like there, yes, that like there's all this stuff that you like this woman does not look happy, okay? She looks like, really? I got to deal with this? Okay, so that's not cool. That's the next card that came out. All right. Yeah. So it feels like the message I get overall, High Priestess, is there's a lot of stuff that needs to be cleared up. Judgment's going to be in your favor in whatever it is. I also felt like there was an energy that was really aggravated about your leaving or something. I don't know. There was an aggravated energy in or around you. What else? Ooh, Seven of Swords. Okay, because I was like, everything in your reading is kind of dark. Okay, so you got to turn your frown upside down. Okay, yes, because this is the Seven of Swords. This would have been a deceptive person. If they were moved out of your environment, it was for your protection. The rejection was for your protection, right? I always want to say that. I hear people say it all the time. 2211 on the clock. What else for the High Priestess? This is a very different read. I wasn't expecting this. Okay. All right. Last two for the High Priestess. Okay. The Eight of Swords. Oh. Okay. Okay, cool. This is good. No, and that's good. You deserve respect. And you're a child of the Most High. You're worth it. You're divine. Hi, Stray Queen. Okay, so they put you in the Eight of Swords where you felt like things were tied. Okay, but here's the thing. Since you've left that, now you're moving to the Ten of Cups. And it's, oh, there's a ladybug on here. This is good luck. And there's flowers around you and sunshine and bright skies. And I just did so this is the good side of the Ten of Cups, okay? And let's see. Yes, you're gonna have to just the answer is to force yourself to do it no matter what until you kind of break into a rhythm. I live by myself. It's hard sometimes to get motivated, but if I can just make myself get up. You said they was aggravated from me leaving. No, I said they. I thought. No, I said they were an aggravating energy. I thought, and and feels like deceptive, kind of controlling in nature. But that's in the past. What you need to focus on now is your Ten of Cups. Hi, Devante. Okay, and the thing about the Ten of Cups is it's flowers, it's ladybugs, it's new growth because there's a lot of green, healing, this clear skies. Look at this card. This is beautiful. It's the pretty side. So it tells me, yeah, you went through it. That's terrible. Ugh. Okay, I could feel the energy. Yes, and they will. The thing here is also start expecting those new opportunities to come in. Just like you have this Ten of Cups, start looking for it, expecting it, seeing it already here in your mind's eye. Okay? All right? And that's Six of Wands, moving into calmer waters. It's the good side of the Six of Wands, moving into calmer waters. I like that. So yeah, there are things coming up for you I do like, and I think that will sounds like you're in the right place. Just be open and just try to be flexible. Like if somebody mentions something and you don't think you would like it, go ahead and pursue it just to be safe. It feels like there could be some kind of weird opportunity coming in for that. Okay. All right. Let me catch up on the notes here. Hi, Akisha. How are you doing? I think she mentioned asking a question. Bear with me. I thought she had a question. The next 2 weeks, it feels like, hold on, let me think about the cards. It feels like there's a lot of purging and clearing for the next 2 weeks to put you in the position for things to come in, to simplify things down. I think that what could possibly happen, it kind of feels weird in the background when you can think nothing's happening and all of a sudden everything happens at one time. So go ahead and get yourself in that state of mind, prepared for those changes. That's what I have for you. I hope it helps, High Priestess. Yeah, because it's like, yeah, Six of Cups, you'll come into balance. All right. Yeah, it's good. I like it. Okay. Okay, for Akeisha. Hi, Akeisha. Welcome. Thank you. I appreciate you, High Priestess. For Akeisha, what do we have for Akeisha? Cannot believe I was live. Think I was private, just talking to myself. Oh, too funny. That's how it works. Okay, so Akeisha, jobs. What is coming in for Akeisha? Yes. Hold on, I'll explain. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, so what I would say for you, Akeisha, is you're like the hermit, but the dark side of the hermit, very thinking. Do I see a job coming in? Yes, I see the Seven of Pentacles. This is a lot of options, but I feel like it could even be an overwhelming amount of options. But the thing about it is, whatever you pick is going to lead you to a new beginning. It's because you're the Fool. It's like stepping out in faith and newness, feeling and expecting those things to come to you, and knowing that they're coming in. I feel like for a minute you feel like you're kind of out on a limb. The dark side of the Two of Wands. Okay. And then last but not least, you have the dark side of the Emperor. But that's telling me that it almost makes me feel like you don't feel like you're in control of anything at this time, that there's a lot of things going on, a lot of movement. And it's like that song, up, down, up, down. I'm sorry, but that's kind of what I hear. Okay, this is just like a shift. It's like a wave in the earth or something. That's going to sound kind of weird. Yes. Okay. Because, yeah. And it's just ride the wave. That's your answer. Ride the wave. And it is going to vary because your cards are varied. You have light, dark, light, dark. And it's just a process. Trust the process. That's what I'm hearing for you. I hope it helps, Akeisha. Welcome. Good to see you. And there's nothing wrong with thinking about your choices. This person, this is the reverse. So this person is really looking at her options. I think there is a message for you. If when you start getting things coming in, really look at your options and really think about what it is that will make you happy. Hi, Rachel. How you doing? Whoa, those are intense cards. Okay. If you don't know me, my name's Sher. I'm an intuitive. I wasn't even planning on going tonight. I was just going to write you a note about something, Iris, but I didn't want to bother you if you were sleeping. So funny. Well, I did like 26 readings this afternoon, and now I'm back, but I wasn't planning on it. But it's okay. Everything happens for a reason. Okay, what do we have for Rachel? So does not feel like your deck, Rachel. Okay, let's go to Mystic Manifesting. There's still a need for you to like embrace your wild side, to like like my mouse moved. Okay, like to be who you are, to tap back into to like it feels like you've had a hard time making a connection lately. And it's kind of like from overthinking, and simply to get still and to breathe and to let all of this stuff like go out of your mind for just a minute. Give yourself a break for just a minute. You are a wild creation, so be open to surprises. I feel like that card's very accurate for you. What else for Rachel? Yeah, you're between worlds. Spirit is your true source. You know this, but sometimes it's so easy to get wrapped up into the life things. You just become a crazy person. I feel like that's kind of might be where you were, because I have you between worlds, and yeah. But you understand source. You know the way to go. It's like you know everything, but there's just kind of a lull. It's so weird. And there's so much going on in the universe right now. I mean, volcanoes, earthquakes, fires, lightning. It's like the earth is rebelling. And I don't blame the earth. It's like, where's the peace, where's the love? That's my saying, I guess. Okay, so back to that. You have a lot of wisdom. You make it you make it a point to practice or study whatever it is you need to know. You're very thorough. I like this about you. Other people respect your responsibility level. It feels like good energy. That is what I have for you, Rachel. Um, and you're kind of like, you can see your path and trust that process, because you're right. Okay. Yes, you're aligned with spirit. Beautiful. It's your energy. Okay. Justice for Mike. Sorry. I I really wasn't planning on going live. Obviously, you can tell from my hair. I look like a squirrel, or like I have a squirrel tail. Hey, Justice for Mike, how are you doing? Whoa. Okay. You're in the rhythm of life. You're moving in time with spirit. I really like this. It's you're manifesting. You're like dancing with the universe. Why are you in my chat? What else for Justice for Mike? Yeah, you can see your path. I know you're good. I can see my path clearly. It's you're being supported, like uplifted. I love this. What else? Yeah, you're aligned with spirit, sacred alchemy, and you're fulfilling your true life purpose. I feel like you're going to be given some more clues while you go along here, and they're just going to be blatantly obvious in your face clues. When they happen, please come back and tell me. I want to know what they were. But you're heading towards your purpose. I don't know what your purpose is though, but you have a lot of divine protection around you. The universe has your back, so that's really good. I feel like whatever it is that you might enter into could be challenging, to say the least. Okay, and collaborate with spirit. That's the message I have for you. Collaborate with spirit, because you are part of the sacred web of life. Hi, Olga. Hi, long time no see. And it is a sacred, oh, it's a shared journey, but I wanted to say a sacred journey. Sacred journey. All right. Pretty journey, too. Okay. Let's see. All right. Yes, it's great. I guess oh, it's so early for me. I'm so used to going on really late in the mornings. Okay. Let's see. Where am I at, Miss Iris? Uh, Iris keeps me straight. She's my person. Justice. I just did justice, so you might have a lag. Maybe. I don't know. I'm going to be taking a lesson on technology tonight. I'm not going live and not knowing it. Be in trouble with YouTube before I ever started. That'd be terrible. Okay. Hi, Olga. Welcome. Let me read some of these notes here. Intuitive. Okay, cool. And to if you have a question, please post it. We can all beat ourselves up, High Priestess, but don't. There's no point in it. It's wasted energy. Be kinder to yourself than that. You deserve kindness. I love you. Okay. Like today, I went in and I cooked myself some dinner. Okay. And normally it's not that I'm lazy. It just doesn't seem that important. And I didn't do anything fancy. It was like a microwave, beef tips. Iris, I need you to mail me food, and some rice. It was very simple, but I thought this is nice. I put it on a real plate, all that, and I sat down and I had my drink and everything, and I thought, yeah, you're worth it. So remember that in your day to day things, that you are worth doing the things, the special things, the extra things. Okay, it's important to take time out for you because when you feed your soul, it gives you the ability to feed other people's souls. Okay, let me get back on track. I don't know how Irish puts up with me. Let's see, intuitive and straight queen. Okay, so intuitive first. Okay, this card fell out when I was trying to figure out what was next, and this is heartfelt petition. It's asking spirit for help and expressing gratitude. So, and the message here with this card is I receive in divine timing. So I really do like that. Okay. And it's like you do see the beauty in life. I think you have very open eyes compared to a lot of the people around you. I feel that you have a lot of people around you that have blinders on, that have kind of a negative nanny attitude or something strange. That's weird. Okay, what else for intuitive reads with 10? How are you doing? How's business? I keep meaning to get to your channel. Healing. Okay, no, you're good. Yeah, okay, so you're in the mode of you have everything you need. Okay, cool. I like that. Okay, what else? True North. Okay. You know the way to go. And I feel like you're making things happen. You're grounded in your path, okay? Um, and I think you're releasing energy blocks that you had, but they're not there anymore. And you're like raising your vibrational shift too, and like blooming from within, focusing on some of your needs for a change, which I feel is very important to you. I feel like there's a lot of burdens on your shoulders sometimes that you don't talk about. Uh, little stretching would probably help those muscles in the back. I hope I hope this makes sense. Okay, and oh, there's a heavenly embrace. Look at the butterfly. I like that. This feels like the butterfly would be something important to you. And it says, "My angels guide me." You are totally up there with the angels. I like it. And sacred too. Beautiful, beautiful energy. I'm gonna have to come get a reading. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Hi, Jackie. Jackie M is next. Okay, how's it going, Jackie? I'm making sure I didn't miss anybody. I have all this energy. I had dinner. I know what it is. Holly, if Holly were here, she would know. Because the other night I went live without you. It was late, and I was really hyped up. And Holly said, "Did you just consume a lot of gummy bears? A bag of gummy bears?" And I got like real quiet. I was like, "Yes, I did." So I might have consumed some gummy bears a minute ago. All right. Let me get back on track. Back for Jackie M. Something different. You're an original. People don't know how to take you, Jackie M. Oh, this is a fun read. Let's go with the mystical focus. Yeah, you're fun. People like you because you don't. You kind of go with the flow. I don't think you have an agenda, Jackie. You're like love. You have what you need. If you have excess, you share it. You're really you're a just a true giving person. Like you're a giver, and you don't expect it back. You don't worry about it. It's kind of like my mom said, you can't outgive God, and that's true. Yeah, so it's I can feel that energy, and you don't. There's no hidden agenda, and which is really refreshing today in today's society, because you operate in love. Yes, and that's the thing. You operate in love. You need to be on my team. Okay, so And there is something coming on the horizon, maybe working for my team. I have to get a salary first. Okay, so uh, hope is on the horizon. And even though you might be having some challenges come up, nothing lasts forever. That's what they want you to say. No, and trust that the universe has some really good things in store for you. Okay, and this is because you make an honest effort here to pursue happiness. You don't apologize for the things that make you happy, but you also know where you belong and where your space is, your safe space, and you follow your bliss. I really like this. You yes, and that's why you ended up here at this channel, because we're all different here, and we all try to operate in love, and it's like things are coming in. Okay, so they want you to lessen the importance of any problems you may have, and it's going to soften your environment if you have some things you're worried about. And they're saying you are a very good manifester, almost an instant manifestation, because your soul and your mind work together, and oh, in sync is what I'm seeing. Like those little click balls. It's beautiful energy. Yeah, and you don't do pressure. I love this. That's what I've got. They're saying stay true, Jackie M. You are a good soul and you're doing good things on planet Earth. I sound very spacey, don't I? Okay, so all right. That was fun. Am I on Straight Queen now? I think I am. Let's see. You are so welcome. Straight Queen, how are you doing? Still in the light. I like that. Uh, Starting to plan for the future. There's an energy that may want to come back around near you. The answer is no. The answer is no. Okay. I hope I'm reading for Straight Queen because I'm reading for Straight Queen. Okay. So, um, messages for Straight Queen at this time. This energy would be very detrimental to you. Very interesting. I'm going to try to get to everybody. If I don't give to you, you can book a reading. I think, Devonta, you've had one of my readings before, haven't you? And Iris, Cowboy. There's quite a few people in here. So, but I will try to get to everybody. Okay, let me finish reading for Straight Queen here. All right, what else do we have for Straight Queen? Doors are starting to open. The door is open. Pure intention. Okay. Intuitive reads with Jen. I think I missed. You did not. I read for you. If I remember, you got like some kind of cool energy going on. You probably have to remind. And someone from your past that you can't trust. They're contained, or they were contained, if that helps. Okay, so they're saying life is meant to be simple. Simplify your life. Don't let other things distract you. You're on a good path. Keep going forward is the thing. What else do we have for Straight Queen? You are so welcome. Let it be. Okay, there's something in your past that may or may want to come back in. They're saying let it be. This is for your protection. Okay, you've moved so far and come so far. Let's see what the message is. So they're saying if you have a dilemma, to let it be, to just pick the simplest path. Don't try to solve it. Don't try to make anything happen. Go with simple, and things are going to unfold and come out right. I don't know what that means, but that is the message. Okay. All right. Nice. Okay. Teresa Horton, how are you? Let me read this. I don't know, Teresa. Let me, I'm going to pull tarot for this. It's trying to tap in. I don't know what it is. We'll find out, or we'll try to. The fact that it was a very loud voice kind of almost means it feels like it would be a warning. Like, did it say anything? That would be my thing. But loudness makes me think of like a warning for, like, don't take this wrong and don't freak out. Like, danger, danger, Will Robinson. I don't know. Okay, what do we have for Teresa? This isn't Teresa, I know, is it? Okay. That I've read for privately? I'm just curious. Okay. This is very interesting. Okay. Pure intention is going to open the doors that you want open, okay? Magic is going to happen. It feels like I want to say career wise, but I'm not sure. What else is there? Hold on one second. Okay, so I see a two of swords, but it's a two of swords in the upright. Like you finally are starting to see some things you hadn't seen before. There's a queen of swords with a lot of passion, queen of wands here with a lot of passion. Also in the reverse, kind of like some good passion, some passion, Is it going to get you in trouble or not get you in trouble? But some of this passion could possibly lead to the nine of cups here, okay? See, nine of cups, she's happy. Flowers, lots of cups around her, okay? But here's the thing. If it does lead to the nine of cups, I fear there's a knight of swords coming in hot and heavy. I don't know who it is. What else do we have for Teresa? King of wands, okay. Bear with me. Okay, so if there is a negative energy that comes in around you, because I have a King of Wands in the dark, what you're being told is to just keep on going, because you have the Five of Swords in the upright, you have the Nine of Wands in the upright, and you have the Page of Pentacles in the upright. So it's something you would get past. I feel like this is just a person that you probably wouldn't want to trust. You'll know him when you meet him. He's a very dark energy and wants to be very controlling, I feel. But you have a lot of people around you that care about you and protect you and love you. Interesting. I like that. Okay. Sometimes I get tickled because I'm like, okay, where is this coming from? All right. Thank you, Iris, for keeping me straight. Zilla. Okay. Guys, please like, share, subscribe if you oh, you're so welcome. Are you the Teresa I know publicly? Maybe not. I'm just curious. Okay. For Zilla. Like, share, subscribe. If you can donate, please donate. I just saw 1010 in the chat. If it's going to be a detrimental to you, don't do it. We're not about that. We're about peace and love. And also share some peace and love. Okay, so we've got judgment. All right, judgment in reverse. What do you need to focus on this week? Hold on. Zilla. Yes, 1010 is a good number. Okay. Okay, so you need to not judge yourself so harshly. You need to focus on getting some rest. You're kind of pushing yourself to the limit. There's a lot of energy around you, but it doesn't mean you can't stop and rest. Okay, thank you. I wasn't sure. That doesn't mean you can't stop and rest, okay? The sun is beautiful. Oh, thank you. I'm trying to remember which video. And life is like coming in for you, but there's something here about needing some rest. Just it feels like depleted, but if you could pull away and quit worrying about, I feel like you really ultra judge yourself, and Um, and it's not necessary. You need to be kinder to yourself, okay? That's a very strong message. I'm not sure which video you like, but that's cool. Um, yeah, because you're coming into 10 of Cups. Good energy. Just take some time to rest. Quit beating yourself up. Look at the bright skies and all the passionate things that are coming in here with the wands, okay? The Page of Wands. So, all right, that's what I have for you. I like it. Okay, who's next? Whew. It's hot. I'm always hot when I read like this. Crazy. Mm. Teresa Horton, ask for this video. Oh, thank you. For the angels and stuff. Okay, cool. Teresa, ask for meditate and ask for an explanation of your dream. I feel like once you do that and really kind of like not hang on to it so tightly, that it's going to kick in and you're going to be given a message. Kind of interesting. I know that's not very helpful, but that's truly what it feels like. It feels like you're hanging on to it so tight trying to figure it out, that when you just stop and relax, that then the message is going to come. Because I do feel there was a message in that dream. I'm not necessarily sure if it was a warning, but it could have been. It doesn't, even if it is a warning, it doesn't feel like anything terrible. There is an Ace of Cups coming in here and Two of Pentacles, so some options. Okay. Um, there's a lot of energy that surrounds you in a whole bunch of different areas. It's interesting. Hi, Christy Bull. Sher, Crushing Cowboy. All right. Wow, 1111, my mom's number. I love it. Okay. Let's see. Oh, you're so welcome. Is there, let's see. I don't know where I'm at, but that's okay. I need some water. I'm burning up. How's the Spirit Quest or whatever it is? How is it going? Was it Spirit Quest? Oh, you're getting more and more intuitive. Okay, I read Azilla. I think you're like one person behind. Oh, you said well. Okay, hi Glenn Oliver. I remember you from last night. What about there was a lady that just came in a while back, Olga, and I'm trying to remember who else. Bear with me, guys. Olga, okay. Cat loaf? That's disgusting. Don't do that. Don't say that. Don't say cat loaf. That's terrible. Okay, not your deck, Olga. Let's see what we have for you. Oh my goodness. You kill me. Messages for Olga. Oh, Egyptian. I don't know, Olga, and I don't read other people's emotions or feelings. But if it's in your field or range, it'll probably come out anyway. So I'll just do a general for you. 12:12 on the clock. We have a lot of synchronicities in this chat. Okay. I may show you guys my plants tomorrow. I have tomato. Okay, I might have bought a tomato plant with a tomato. For Olga. It is 10:09 there. Where are you at today, cowboy? Okay. Highly intelligent person. You're about truth, fairness, and justice. Oh my God. I said, okay, so here's the thing. You had justice in the reverse. I knew you were at justice. And then I said, you're about truth and fairness. I had not seen the other card. And what is it? Truth and fairness. Is that crazy? I love this. Hi, darling Lisa. Oh, Priscilla wrote me today. I love it. So nice of her to reach out. Uh, Shoot, I should have told her I was coming on. Um, I should be on tomorrow too, but it'll be earlier because I have a function tomorrow evening. Okay, so there's another thing here. You're extremely resourceful, or you're being given all the resources that you need. You had some kind of resentment against somebody, but you let it go. Now you've put everything back in place, like you reset from something that happened. It was kind of traumatic, it feels like. And now there's a lot more hope in your life. Okay, what else do we have? Passion. Passion, but it's not just passion in the romance way, it's passion about living for life, like coming back to a center of self. I really love this. Also, there's something here about meditation and making small changes over time. Not everything can be fixed in one day. That's what I have for you. I hope it helps. Whew. Let's see. All right, let me read Zach's note here. Now give me a second to catch my breath too. No, you just need to pray. Um, you need to pray about the energies, Zach. And like when I feel in danger, or I'm talking to God, or I get a message from God. Like here's an example. People love to steal my bikes. What the heck? I was trying for a Cadillac Escalade. At this point, I'd be happy for an e-bike. uh, so I lived in this little apartment, and my little bike was downstairs, hooked to the stairs. Anyway, I got a knock on my apartment door, but right before, it was about 2 in the morning, right before I got the knock, I woke up and I heard God, and it wasn't a voice. I just heard him say, though, stay very still. Nothing good happens at 2 in the morning. Okay. And I didn't move, and they didn't come in, which I was very thankful for. And the next morning, my bike was gone. So God is right. Nothing good happens at 2 a.m. All right. I'm kind of silly tonight. It's the water. When I get near water, I re energize. And whew, it was a busy, busy day. Okay. So I'm reading Devon's question. Bear with me. Okay. We can get Darlene. Yeah, of course. Okay, so Devonte, you read with me before. I don't do relationships. I can tell you the general energy, because I really can't dig into another person's energy. But if it shows up, it'll come out. I'll do tarot for that. I think. Hold on. We'll do the tarot opposites for that. Okay, that feels like a message. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. I don't know. Okay. Okay. You have the Four of Cups in the upright. This would be stability. There's a Queen of Pentacles. That's some source of money or something coming in. But the Three of Swords is also in the upright. And the thing about this is, like, this woman appears to be surrendering to the universe. Okay. Oh, you're so welcome, Rachel. Okay. Just leave your TV on when you sleep. Okay. There's something about a focus on money, Devontae, so I don't know. There's a Ten of Pentacles in reverse. That doesn't lead me. Oh, no. Okay. I'm not sure about this. It doesn't feel right. And I'll tell you why. I would say be guarded, because you have the dark side of the Ten of Pentacles. This would be regarding money. Maybe someone is after money. But then you have the dark side of the Ten of Wands. This is fast action. somebody coming in wanting something. Then you have the dark side of the Two of Swords, you not seeing them wanting something. Oh my goodness. Then you have the dark side of the Four of Wands. I am so sorry. Not stable, not doing well. And then you have the light side of the Seven of Pentacles. This is moving into a place of options. So it looks like maybe this is not your relationship. But here's the thing. If it's not, you're being moved into a better place with more options. Okay. So, and you know me, I don't alter. Like they're saying, go within and really think about this. Be very careful. You are the emperor. You have discernment. Use it. Okay. Sorry. And then, yeah, that's what I have for you, Devante. I hope it helps. Sorry, you know me. I don't alter anything. Thank you, Rachel, for checking back in. Hi, Glenn Oliver Vesco. I think you asked for a general, didn't you? Let's see. And Christy Bull. Okay, nice. Guys, welcome. If you're new here, I'm happy you're here. My hair doesn't, I would tell you my hair doesn't look this well. Okay, you know, I can only read what's there. Hold on. Let me get a different deck of cards for you, Glenn. I just like to make sure that my... Hi, Angel. Welcome. Of course, I like to make sure my energy is clear. Okay. I just need to hold these for a second. Okay. Hold on a minute. 1212 in the chat. Okay. Bear with me, guys. Whew. It is hot. It's the energy. Y'all's energy is big. And it helps me to go forward if I take like a little miniature break. Iris, tell us what's going on in your life. We got Angel, Devante, Darlene, Glenn. Okay, perfect. Okay, I was being nosy. All right. Bear with me. I don't know why I burn so much energy, unless it's just because the energy is flowing so free and so fast. Okay. Iris is out of trouble. She's so quiet. I feel bad. I don't want to wake her up. Okay, this is for Glenn. What's going on with Glenn? Something. Hold on. I feel like things got a little sideways. Okay, so I see 3 cards here, Glenn. And they're calling to me. Whew. The first card is a take charge card. Something about you taking backseat in some kind of relationship, okay? And it could end up costing you a lot until you regain control, all right? And the other thing is there's something here about not holding on to any judgment against anyone, to release it. You're doing this for you, not for them, okay? They want you to be able to see your path clearly, not worry about the other person. The message is also you have the card of soar. So stop underestimating yourself. Stop dimming your light, okay? It's time for you to come out of the shadows and shine. Be your authentic self. Fly high. We're not talking about other stuff. We're talking about fly high, spiritually, emotionally, and all that. There is something here about giving yourself some self-love. You are worthy and deserving of love. It's very important that you remember the true love and respect yourself. A lot of times I feel like you abuse yourself to take care of others. There is something about that. You won't last forever if you do that, so please be careful. Okay, sorry. Okay, Christy Bull. Hi, how are you, Christy? Okay, Darlene's after Christy. Okay. Whew. I'm glad my hair is up. It's so hot. Christy Bull. Okay. I was trying to figure out where I was being led. Oh, you're welcome. I have no idea what I was talking about. I never do. Thank you. I appreciate that. It is very humid, and I when I start. Oh, you're so welcome. Namaste to you too. When I start reading in the chat, the more we go, the longer the energy, the hotter I get. Okay, what do we have? Whew. Bear with me, guys. Christy Bull. Okay. Just coming back to center for a second. It's been a lot of messages, so. Um, okay, you have a weird piece about you. You can get peace anywhere. I almost feel like you could sleep anywhere in the world. You are highly flexible in life in general. It's such a weird thing. You're all about the journey. Okay, let's see. What else do we have for Christy Bull at this time? Ooh, shining wisdom. You have a lot of wisdom. Okay. You learn what you need to know. So you put the work in whatever you're doing. Hi, crazy. The other thing is you are pretty wild, but you're open to surprises. You like living life on the edge. You don't get to do it very often, but when you do, you like it. Okay. You know your pathway, but you're open to new things. So this makes the path along the journey very exciting. And you've always been this way since you were a little kid. I don't even know where I came up with that. That's so nuts. Okay. And you just put a lot of steady effort into everything you do. You take one step at a time. You're very thorough. It's very quite an interesting energy that you have. You're very careful energy. You go between worlds. Okay. So spirit is your source, your true source, and you have a lot of spiritual strength. You conquer obstacles like they're nothing. People are like, how's she do that? Or how's he do that? Don't get tied up in the sex. They're amazed at your ability to just sift through things like it's nothing. That's what I have for you. Source energy is the really squared, seriously crazy tonight. Okay, darling Lisa, we're going to pull a different deck for you. I want to go with the Mystic Forest oracles for you, darling. How you doing today? Oh, hi, crazy. I know I'm like I don't know if it was from Sun by the Pool or what, but my energy just feels on fire. There's a lot of energy because I mean I was live earlier. I did 20 Iris. What was it? You said 26 rides reads. I can't even talk anymore. Yeah, I had a rough day. Okay. I think a lot of people had a rough day today. It felt like there was everywhere I looked today felt like there were a lot of mishaps. Okay. And let's see what we have for darling Lisa. Okay. The message I have for you, darling Lisa, is um you're okay now because you've embraced a deeper world. Okay. This is like you see things deeper. You have a depth of compassion. You see the signs. You opened your heart. Even in darkness, you open your heart, and you embrace beauty. You behold beauty in everything, or that's what you strive for. And you try to think of the world as a good place. I feel like you get beat up a little bit sometimes. They're also saying not to project anything bad happening to yourself or anything, to project all positivity. They're very unique, very one of a kind. You do get pulled towards the way you're supposed to go. You feel like an energy pulling you towards things. Okay. And it's that is meant for you. You're supposed to pay attention to that, okay? But they want you to insist on seeing the beauty in the world, doing quite well. And just the fact that you've opened your heart to a higher vibration, and you've just shifted beautifully from the day you joined the chat to now. Just way more patient. I can see the growth. It's amazing. That's what I have for you, darling Lisa. It's all good. It just shows a lot of growth with a lot of potential, with some beauty, and being guided in the direction you're supposed to go. Well, I have a shark. It's quite good. As a matter of fact, I was vacuuming today thinking this is a good vacuum cleaner. Please tell me I didn't. I hope I didn't pick up on your vacuum cleaner. You're welcome. Okay. Angel T, and then Zach, and then we still got Crazy too, right? Okay. All right. I hear you, Cowboy. All right. For Angel T. No, yours does not come up yet, Crazy. I'm reading Angel T now. For Angel T messages. Oh, you're so welcome. I'd say Crazy. I'm reading you right now, Angel. I just pulled some cards for you. You haven't missed anything. Okay. So Angel, I don't know who you are, but there's something here about a lot of past defeats and disappointments that have held you back, okay? But here's the thing, you move forward by going through the lesson and learning the lesson, by not having to repeat the lesson, okay? The world doesn't give you anything. There's a really strong message about this. So funny. Quit talking about back. The world does not give you anything. So don't have this expectation of something's going to hand me something. You have to set intention. You're a person that needs to set intention. You have a lot of love and a lot of energy, also a lot of light around you. But sometimes you let the things from the past overcome you, and that's not cool. You also need to give yourself some love, to be kind, and expect nothing in return. Just give it for the sake of giving. This is when the gifts come in, okay? I cannot tell you how blessed I am. Am I making millions of dollars on this channel? No. And we helping the universe and our people, changing people's lives? Yes. Is that what matters? Yes. So that is what I have for you. Anything else for Angel at this time? Yeah, there's a new chapter coming up, okay? You think everything's falling apart, but something's coming together. You just don't see it, Angel. All right, that's what I have for you. Interesting. Okay. Whew. All of this because I was trying to do a YouTube video in private. Hi, Crazy. Let's see what we have for Crazy. Okay, I'm hearing this song Crazy, Crazy for Loving You. And that by Patsy Cline. I feel like there's somebody in your energy and they think they're crazy for loving you. You're kind of high strung and you're a little energetic, very energetic to say the least. But you have goals, you have intentions. You don't let anything slow you down. Ooh. I don't answer. Yes, that's for you, Crazy. I'm still going. Angel, in regards to your question, if it comes out regarding another person, it comes out, but I can't dig into it. It didn't come out. I can only give you what source gives me. Okay, that's what I have for you, Angel. All right. If you want something more detailed, you can book a reading. But even in a private reading, I don't delve into others' energies, just like I would not delve into your energy for someone else. Some things are sacred. All right. So what do we have for Crazy? Okay, you're pursuing happiness and you don't need to apologize for it. Okay, you know where you are, you know where you belong. Follow your bliss. Don't explain to anybody, don't apologize. I see 1144. Okay, raise the bar for what you want. Okay, you're setting your standard too low. Raise above old patterns that you've set. Okay, there's a shift happening. Okay, this is like a shift, a pause in your environment and your energy. But the biggest thing is on doing it your way, not letting others come into your environment, and also you not having to know everything. You can't control everything. You have to have some faith in the universe moving forward for you. When things start to stand still and just be quiet, that's when you need to turn inward and listen to the messages that you receive. Okay, your inner light is what's going to keep you going when you get in those funks. That's what I have for you, crazy. I hope it helps. Okay, is it cowboy? Did we miss anybody? Oh, oh my goodness. All right, cowboy. Sorry. Or vice versa. All right. No, not there. I want to pull a Bruin for you, cowboy. I get to play sometimes too. I want to hear about the vision class. Write me a note. You guys have my email. It's real easy. Sherpeaceandlove@gmail.com. This is for cowboy. We need an oracle. Wow. Okay. Ooh. Whoa. Okay. This is Halgaz. Hagalaz. It's the symbol is hail and disturbances. Don't get crazy. Thank you, cowboy. The interpretation is it's the ruin of the air, of the forces of chaos, and the elements. It's the promise of renewal, victory, and cosmic harmony. So that's kind of cool. Okay, so renewal, cosmic elements, a little hail. Don't worry about that. Sorry. So let's see what else we have for you. Renewal for sure. You're on some kind of journey. I can feel it. Um, did you do a video with the snake? Was that you? What do we have for cowboy? Okay, well, first of all, the bottom is right here, transform limits. I change my life with ease, and you do. You can turn, it's like turning the key of a door. You can do that fast. That's how big of a shift you make. You're very truthful, though. You choose what's right, but you choose what's right for you. Okay, but you really look at all aspects of life, the rhythm of life. You celebrate it, you enjoy it, you embrace it. You just move with spirit and time. This is like a huge basis for you. It's gotten you through a lot of things that you don't think you could have gotten through without it. I really do like this energy. You work on being like pure. You try to rid your life of things. You know. Yes, moving to spirit, and you're between worlds. And the other thing is you have a lot of spiritual strength. Sacred alchemy, I'm not surprised. What else for cowboy? Wild creation. Somehow I knew that was going to show up. And shining wisdom. Anything else? Treasures within. Inner peace is so important to you. And this card is saying, I let go and have faith. And don't question yourself. Don't second guess it. The journey you're on is good. And I think it's going to be well worth all the time and effort you put into it. It feels like it's going to unfold some gifts for you if it has not already. What do you mean that's wild? I just relayed the messages. How long have we been going? Wow. Okay. Did we miss? Hope so. We're committed. That's cool. Yeah, I think I'm pretty committed. Hi, Yolanda. I don't know who. Yolanda, what I'll do is I'll do a general to see what's in your energy, okay? Bear with me here. Trying to not let my desk be like 10,000 cards on it everywhere. We'll go with the Mystic Forest for Yolanda. You're so welcome, Cowboy. It's always great to see my chat. I called out to you today, but I figured you were. You said, well, I can't ring my bell. Okay, Yolanda. Messages for Yolanda at this time. Okay, so if life is at a standstill, your message is turn within. It's your inner light that guides you and directs you. You know this already anyway. And yeah, you're very fulfilled. You have a fulfillment. And everything that you pursue has passion. Okay, because if it doesn't have passion, you don't pursue it. It's you pursue everything with your heart that's important to you. Okay, and you have a spark, like a divinity spark that people see when they meet you. It stands out. Okay, and don't allow yourself to set in any kind of despair, because you can overcome anything. You have a great amount of, I want to say, persistence and wisdom. Wow. I am trying to stay out of trouble, Cowboy. That's what I have for you, Yolanda. Hi, Linda Swan. We just closed the readings. It's been a day. I don't even know how many people we've read here tonight. And earlier I had a session. I tell you what, I think you're the last one. You're welcome, Yolanda. Let me pull one tarot card for you, Linda, and see what messages for Linda. What's coming through for Linda Swan? Okay. Hope, dawn in the near future. I know there's a lot of reads. Yeah, there's hope. You're seeing hope. It's like help is coming in. Okay. What else for Linda Swan? Don't hang on to the past because I feel like it holds you back sometimes. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go and let life flow. Oh my God, I've been on this rhyming kick. Okay, what is that? Ah, come here. I am multi-talented. Okay. It feels like somebody is in. Oh yeah, Zach. We gotta get Zach. It feels like there's somebody in your energy or something that's maybe not the best person in the world for you. It's like an illusion. Anything else for Linda Swan at this time? Victory. Okay, so just somebody passing by. I don't think that you'll get involved with it or anything. So, but you be careful. But you are moving into victory. All right, let's see what we have for Zach, and I'm going to close it out. I know I say that all the time, but I really am. You guys are awesome. Okay, let's see what we have for Zach. Mm-hmm. Okay, Zach. You are so welcome. Zach, you have a lot of emotion and there's a lot. Hey, Shayla Kelly, so happy to see you. And there's a lot of things that are throwing you off at this time. Maybe just spend some time in quiet, Zach, and allow yourself to breathe and not. I want you to remember this question, Zach. This seems very important that you hang on to this. Does it have to be fixed today? No. Does it have to be fixed right this minute? No. Can I make a plan to fix it? Yes. Can I make one small change to get there? Yes. So if it's something as simple as being overwhelmed uh, because of the situation with your mom stuff, Pray for the peace that surpasses all understanding. And know that she does not want you to. We did 41 reads. Was that just now or is that combined for the day? Let me see what the card is for Zach here. Messages for Zach. Oh no, you're not allowed to hit rock bottom. Okay? If you're at the bottom, you got to make a choice. The choice is to move up to the golden palace, Zach, to start balancing life out. Something you need to educate yourself on. Embrace your dreams. Do some things that call to your soul. You need it. You need it, Zach. And find someone to encourage, okay? You've been through a lot of storms. Okay, a lot of storms. Okay, but those were really gifts to help you be where you are today. So don't get lost. I want to say don't get lost in the sauce, but what I'm really trying to say is bring your thoughts down, feel peace, feel serenity. Don't you don't have to fix everything in one day, okay? Hang on to that. Make a small list, okay? That's what I have for you, Zach. Okay, Yolanda. Sometimes, sometimes we don't feel like we're doing everything right, okay? And I'll be honest. I don't know what your background is. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Shelly Keller. I know. Um, Here's the thing, Yolanda. We there are moments that we all have. We have moments, and you have to push past them and go forward. Because if you just sit there, nothing's going to happen. Now you don't have to make a lot of changes. You can make one small change. Let's say, Yolanda, you get up tomorrow morning and decide that maybe it'd be good if you increased your water, right? Maybe if you just start drinking 5 more glasses of water a day and you start feeling better. Maybe some things get flushed out of your system, makes you feel healthier. Then one day you decide to sit in the sun, and you spend 10 minutes in the sun, and all of a sudden you feel better. You know what this is? This is taking care of Yolanda. Start there, okay? Don't worry about what another person thinks or what they like you or whatever. Worry about yourself first. Then the love comes in afterwards. But you have to love yourself first. And you have to take care of yourself. You can't deplete yourself. And you can't sit there and worry about the phone ringing every minute or whatever. I know we have cell phones now. I did not have a cell phone when I was growing up. I know I am very old. But it's going to be okay. But you have to put some faith into it, Yolanda. Iris, thank you so much for the beautiful, awesome job you do. Shayla Kelly, I love the motivation you just pop in here, and I always see your notes. Cowboy, as always, it's a pleasure. 31 reads. Okay, was that just tonight, or was it's got it? That was 31 tonight, and we did 26 earlier, so like 57 reads. You're so welcome. Welcome to the chat. Wow. I think that's the most. I don't know if that's the most I've done in one day or not, but that's a lot. Yes, and I'm gonna have to go because I'm not gonna have any more gummy bears, and I'm gonna hide the cotton candy. But I'm probably actually gonna go to bed at a reasonable hour today. And okay, so wow, that's a lot. Thank you, Iris. I think we have a lag. I gotta also work on my other stuff, like how to not go public with no camera. I certainly will. You guys have a great night. Sammy says good night. Love you all. Please take some time to go share some peace and love in this world. Cowboy Iris, Shayla Kelly, Yolanda, all of you. There's so many of you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate your channel support, your donations, your likes, everything. Y'all have a great night. Go share some peace and love, please.